Hello everyone, welcome to Something's Cooking with Alpa, and today I'm going to show you how to make the soft and spongy donuts right at home. And the best part about this is that I made them without using any eggs, yeast or an oven. So without any further delay, let's begin making the kids and adults favorite dessert recipe. So guys, to make this easy yet delicious donut recipe, I've taken 1 cup of room temperature milk, and to this milk we are going to add 2 teaspoons of vinegar, also called as sirka. If you don't have vinegar, you can always add lime juice. And now let's give everything a good mix and let's keep it aside for the next 10 minutes. Meanwhile, guys, in a large bowl, I have taken about 2.5 cup of all-purpose flour, which is maida, and to this we are going to add 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg. This will really bring out the flavor of the donuts. So let's simply grate the nutmeg and add it to it. It's also called as jaifal. And then we are going to add 1.5 teaspoon of baking powder, followed by half teaspoon of baking soda and a pinch of salt. We are then also going to add 1/3 cup of powdered sugar. So पीसी हुई शक्कर, just take normal sugar and blend it in the blender. And now let's give all these dry ingredients a good mix. Once mixed, let's make a cavity in the center and then let's add 1/4 cup of melted butter. Here I'm using regular Amul butter, the salted one. And then guys, we are going to give everything a good mix. Once the butter and the flour is nicely mixed in, then it's time for us to add the vinegar milk. Now guys, with this milk, your donuts will become nice and soft and fluffy. So now let's use our clean hands and give everything a good mix till the time it forms into a dough. And once you get the dough, then it's time for us to transfer this dough into a flat surface and knead it for at least 10 to 12 minutes or until the time the dough becomes nice and soft. And see guys, this is how your dough should look like. Nice and smooth and soft. And just in case guys, your dough is a little hard or dry, then please go ahead and add about 2 to 3 tablespoons of room temperature milk. And now I'm simply folding our dough and making it into a round ball, and I'm going to keep it in a greased bowl so that it does not stick to the bowl, and grease it from the top with some melted butter. And now let's cover it up and keep it aside for 1 hour. It's been 1 hour guys, so let's uncover and let's remove our dough on a flat surface and let's knead it again for about 30 seconds. And guys, just in case if you're wondering why the dough did not double up, that is because we did not use any yeast. But don't worry, we are still going to get nice and soft fluffy donuts. And now I'm simply rolling it into a round smooth ball, and we are simply going to repeat the same with the second ball and keep it in a grease container and cover it up so that it does not dry off. And now on a flat surface, let's sprinkle some all-purpose flour and then start rolling our dough till the time we get a thick surface, round surface. It needs to be about half an inch thick. And now using a donut cutter, I'm just simply making the donut rings. And once we have the rings, then we are simply going to remove our donut rings from this flat surface. If it does not come out easily, you can always use the help of a knife to do the same. And see guys, our donut ring is nice and ready, nice and round. Just in case if you don't have a donut cutter, you can always use a katori with a cap, and that will give you a perfect donut shape as well. And now here I have already kept some oil for heating, and once it's medium hot, then we are going to drop one donut at a time and fry it on a low flame. Guys, remember to fry it on a low flame, otherwise the donuts will remain raw from the center and will get burned from outside. And now let's cook them till the time they become nice and golden brown from all sides. And once that happens, then let's remove it out in a plate. Do not use a paper towel, otherwise they might get stuck to the paper towel. And now let's simply repeat the same with the rest of the donuts. And here guys, all my donuts are fried, and now it's time for us to decorate them. So I've already melted half cup of dark chocolate along with half cup of white chocolate. And now let's simply dip two of the donuts into the dark chocolate, and then I'm going to add some sprinklers on top because kids love sprinkles. And here I'm using star shaped sprinkles because I think they look absolutely adorable, don't they? And now let's dip one of the donuts into the dark chocolate, and let's take some white chocolate into a spoon and make a zigzag design on top of the dark chocolate. And see guys, it's looking absolutely delicious, isn't it? So we are going to repeat the same with the second donut, and now with another donut we are going to dip it into the white chocolate and make a zigzag design with the dark chocolate. And this is how we are going to simply decorate the rest of the donuts. Guys, if you don't have white or dark chocolate, then don't worry, you can just dip them in some powdered sugar and they will be absolutely delicious as well. And wow, look at our donuts, guys. They're looking absolutely mouth-watering, nice and soft and spongy. And I love the decoration. Do guys make it? Make it for your kids, make it for your family. Don't forget to share this recipe link with your friends and family. And I will see you very, very soon. Meanwhile, you take care. Bye-bye.